All right, let's go, baby. Here we go. Mississippi State is trying to Mississippi State's trying to. What up, man? What up? How you doing? Mississippi State's trying to get a series. Mississippi State's trying to get a series game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I don't have any hope in this team, so I don't know how they're going to do today. But I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. Mississippi State is 2-6 in one-run games, which is unbelievable. All right, Mississippi State's batting order: Greg Fry, Sawyer Reeves, Ace Reese, Noah Sullivan, Hunter Hines, Ross Highfield, Bryce Chance, Gatlin Sanders, and Joe Powell. So Joe Powell is behind the plate, and Ross Highfield is in right field. Oh, man. Cade Fisher is on the mound for Auburn. 1-1 record, 4.71 ERA, 28 2/3 innings pitched, 1.47 whip, and 37 strikeouts, 19 walks. And 37 strikeouts and 19 walks. Pretty good pitcher for them. They got some really good pitchers. What up? Here we go. Greg Fry is at the plate for Mississippi State. Here's the pitch. That's gonna be foul. 0-1. Hail State, man. Hail State. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike, going 2. Strike, going 2. Greg Fry is a junior from Georgia. Apple Ready or something, Georgia. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. And are they going to make a play? The pitcher got it. Step on the bag. 1 down. 1 down. Like, it's just like not a great pitch. Kind of jammed him, I think. All right, here we go. No, Sawyer Reeves is up. 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, batting .306. Here's the pitch. Up high, 1-0. Up high, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be foul. 1-1. 1-1. One count. Here's a pitch. Inside, 2-1. We gotta have some great at bats. We got to have some graded bats right here. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be hit. And that's going to be off the wall. That's going to be a double. A double by Sawyer Reeves. Double by Sawyer Reeves. That's how you get it going. That's how you get it going. Runners in scoring position for Ace Reese. Runners in scoring position for Ace Reese. Come on, baby. Let's go. Put it in play. Let's go. Let's see if we can get on the board right here. Ace Reese is at the plate. Here's a pitch. Down low. 1-0. Down low, 1-0. Here's a pitch. Outside, 2-0. What up, everybody? Man, this is don't know how this game will go. 2-0 count. Don't know how this game is going to go. Here's the 2-0 count pitch. And that's going to be gone. 2-run home run by Ace Reese. Puts Mississippi State on the board. 2-run home run by Ace Reese. Puts Mississippi State on the board. 2-0 Dolls. Here in the first inning. Same as last night. We lost. The bottom line is that our pitching is just so bad. But Ace Reese gets Mississippi State on the board. 2-0. 2-run home run. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0. Noah Sullivan is at the plate for Mississippi State. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2-0. Ace Reese is a really good player. Hopefully he don't transfer. Transfer because he's really good. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0. I think the last two were inside. 3-0 count. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. Inside, ball 4. That's another way to go. Another way to go. Keep it going. A mound visit for Auburn. Mound visit. Mound visit. Dude. Wow. What up, everybody? Glad y'all can join me. Hunter Hines is up. Let's go, Hunter. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit. And going back. Gone. 2-run home run for Hunter Hines. 4-0 Mississippi State. 4-0 Mississippi State. There you go, Hunter. Finally broke through. 4-0 Mississippi State. Back-to-back home runs. Well, not back-to-back home runs, but 2 home runs in the first inning. Hunter Hines is 4 home runs away for tying Rafael Palmeiro's record. 5 home runs for breaking it. and a mound visit for Auburn. And I think, is that going to do it? Is that going to do it for Cade Fisher? Man, that was a bomb. Let's go. That was a bomb. That was a bomb, man. Let's go. They're going to keep Cade Fisher out there. They're going to keep Cade Fisher out there. Man. That's going to be a ball 1-0. Ball 1-0. Ross Highfield's up. Here's a pitch. Outside 2-0. Outside 2-0. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Now, this is a game that you need to win. I mean, your offense getting a good start. Need to come through. Pitching going to have to be perfect today. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be popped up to right field. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Ike Irish makes the catch. 2 down here. 2 down here in the top of the first. Mississippi State is off to a hot start. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Strike 0-1. Bryce Chance is at the plate. Here's a pitch. Foul 0-2. Oh-2 count. Here's a pitch. Down low, 1-2. Down low, 1-2. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit. And base hit. Base hit for Bryce Chance. Base hit for Bryce Chance to keep the inning alive. Gatlin Sanders is up. Gatlin Sanders is up. Throw back to first. Back in time. Here's a first. Back in time. Here's a pitch. Strike. 0-1. Here's a pitch. Sorry about that. Outside. outside 1-1. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be hit the first, steps on the bag, and that's going to be the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Mississippi State out in front, 4-0. 2 home runs in the first inning. Man, pitcher's got to. Pitcher's going to have to be on point today. Pitcher's going to have to be on point. If you could find a way to take this series, if you could find a way to take this series, I think you'll be in good position to make the postseason. If you lose a series, I think that should wrap it up. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first. Evan Sierra is on the mound for Mississippi State. The Auburn's lineup: Chris Rembert, Bud Terrell, Ike Irish, Cooper Murray, Eric Cavea, Lucas Steele, Derek Fabian, Chase Freilich, and Bristol Carter. And Evan Sierra is on the mound for Mississippi State, a junior out of Columbus, Mississippi. 0-1 record, 4.00 ERA, 27 innings pitched, 1.26 whip, 33 strikeouts, 10 walks. ESPN Plus is usually where Mississippi State usually stream their games on. All right, Chris Rembert's up for Auburn. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Yeah, they usually stream their games on SEC Network Plus. I think that's what. Here's the pitch. Strike, 1-1. Sometimes they do it on SEC Network, the regular SEC Network. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit. Hit the third. Ace Reese has it. Throw it to first. 1 down. Let's go. That's what we need. That's what we need right here. That's what we need. 1 down. Bud Farrell is up for Auburn. Here's a pitch. Inside, 1-0. Bud Farrell. Here's a pitch. That's going to be inside, 2-0. And it goes to the backstop. Luckily, nobody is on base. A packed crowd at the Plains. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0. Come on, baby. Let's go. You cannot get behind because man, they can tie it up in the heartbeat. Strike 3-1. How y'all doing? 3-1 count. Here's a pitch. Strike 3-2. 3-2 count. Way to battle back. Way to battle back. One pitch away of getting this out. And that's gonna be strike 3. 2 down. That way to battle back. Man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. 2 down. There you go. We need a clean inning right here. Come on, Sierra. Ike Irish is up. Here's the pitch. Inside. 1-0. Yeah, man. I've been grinding. A junior, 11 home runs, 36 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0. You know, you got to keep up with Mississippi State sports. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Where is everybody? The shift is on. The shift is on for Mississippi State. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit into the shift. Throw it to first. And that's going to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 inning for Mississippi State. We'll head to the top of the second. 4-0. Bulldogs. Powell, Fry, and Reeves do up. I misspelled a couple words, but your channel is so good. Can you show the screen so I can... Well, first of all, you know, I will get so YouTube will if YouTube will take it down if I, you know, show the game. But if you have the ESPN app, if you have the ESPN app, the Mississippi State game will be on there. She wants to join. But so all right, here we go. Top of the second. A new pitcher for Auburn. A new pitcher for Auburn, John Armstrong, a senior, 2-1 record, 4.40 ERA, 14 in a thirds, 14 and 1/3 innings pitched, 21 hits, 17 strikeouts, 3 walks. So pretty good. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't. Yeah. So usually, I mean, they'll have, if you have the ESPN app, they use the Mississippi State game will be on there. Joe Powell is up at the plate for Mississippi State. Big game for him last night. Big game for him last night. He played baseball at Cincinnati from 2019 to 2022. Then missed. Then he was out of baseball for 2 years, and now he's at 2 years. He's at Mississippi State. So here we go. Here's the pitch. Strike. 0-1. A senior from Mason, Ohio. Here's a pitch. Inside. 1-1. Four home runs, 20 RBIs. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be hit. Foul. 1-2. He had a 3-run home run in the top of the seventh to tie the game last night. But Mississippi State couldn't close it out. Here's a pitch. Foul. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Yeah, I've been grinding. 1-2 count. Here's a pitch. Foul. Still 1-2. Where's Katie at? He said she would be tuning in. Swing and a miss. 1 down. One down. Back at the top of the order. Back at the top of the order. Greg Fry's up. Here's a pitch. Down low. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 so far. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit. What a catch by the center fielder. He dives and makes the catch. 2 down. Man, what a catch out there. What a catch. Wow. That could have been trouble. Could have been extra bases. Man. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be popped up. Shallow right field. Makes the catch. The second baseman makes the catch. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 4-0 Mississippi State. McMurray, Guevara, and Steele do up. Bottom of the second. Bottom of the second. Four to nothing, Mississippi State. All right, here we go. Here we go. Evan Sierre back on the mound for the Bulldogs. Back out there for Mississippi State. McMurray is at the plate for Auburn. Here's a pitch. Strike 0-1. Cooper McMurray, a senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. 8 home runs, 37 RBIs, 327 batting average, and swing and a miss. 0-2. Good start so far. Good start. Yeah, I'll stream. Here's a pitch. Oh, wow, where's that pitch miss? Inside, 1-2. Yeah, I'll do state football, basketball, baseball. Pretty much everything. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to first. Hunter Hine gets it, steps on the bag. 1 down. There you go. There you go. 1 down. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0. Eric Gavira. Probably pronounced the name wrong. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0. A sophomore, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, batting .262. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0. Settle down. Settle down. Let's go. Settle down. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Strike. 3-1. Strike. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike. 3-2. Let's go. You battle back. Let's go. Get him out right here. Here's a pitch. That's going to be foul. Still 3-2. Still 3-2. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. What a pitch right there. What a pitch. 2 down. 2 down. Come here. No, come here, Rosie. 2 down. What a pitch. Let's go. Nice right there. Nice. 2 down. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be popped up. Who has it? Chance has it. And that's going to retire the side. We head. Bryce Chance comes down with it. We'll head to the top of the third. 4-0. Mississippi State. There you go. Reese, Sullivan, and Hines do up. Go. Let's go. Nice. Man, they're off to a really good start. Off to a really good start. Yeah, keep it going. Need some more runs. Need some more runs right here. All right, here we go. Top of the fourth. Top of the fourth. I think. All right, here we go. Ace Reese is up. Here's the pitch. Down low. 1-0. Top of the third. Down low. 1-0. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run. Let's go. 14 on the year. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2-0. Ron Polk. Yes, sir. There's here's the pitch. Foul. 2-1. There's Neil Price. John Polk. 2-1 count to Ace Reese. Strike. 2-2. Two count. Where is Katie at? Here's the pitch. Down low. 3-2. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Foul. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. Three-two count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 looking. 1 down. One down. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1-0. Noah Sullivan has a walk and a run so far. Here's the pitch. Ball 2-0. A little bit down. Two-0 count. Here's the pitch. And wow. Looked inside. But anyways. Strike, 2-1. Here's the pitch. What do you strike? 2-2. What up, man? Yeah, Mississippi State they're out to a 4-0 lead so far. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, foul. We'll do it again. Yeah, ump's kind of off right now. Oh yeah, they're not calling. They're kind of off right now. That was some bad. Here's the pitch, and that's gonna be hit by a pitch. One down, one on. Hit by a pitch. Noah Sullivan gets hit by a pitch. Hunter Hines is up. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run in the top of the first. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run home run in the top of the first. Come on, Hunter. Do it again, baby. Let's go. Do it again. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Come on. I mean, you can't ask for a better start. I mean, you would like to win yesterday. But here's the pitch. Strike, 1-1. You would have liked to win one yesterday, but the bullpen blew it. 1-1 count to Hunter Hines. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. What kind of swing is that? That was inside, Hunter. Man, that was inside. You can't swing at those pitches. But 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Goodness gracious, Hunter. 2 down. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hunter Hines, man. Oh, he's a little dude. Here's the pitch. Foul, 0-1. Hunter Hines, the first inning, a 2-run home run, and struck out his next at bat. But Ross Highfield is 0 for 1. Runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike, 0-2. Strike, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. We had just one good inning and haven't really done anything since. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit. That's going to be foul. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Straighten it out. Straighten it out right here. Could have been dangerous. Straighten it out. Let's go, Hunter. Let's go, Ross. That could have been gone. That could have been gone. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the third. 4-0, Mississippi State. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's been, but I appreciate it. We had a lot of people here yesterday. I guess because it was a late game, late start. Yeah, man. It was pretty late. It was pretty late. Didn't get over like 11 or 12. I think close to 12. Man, yeah, it was pretty late. All right, need another clean inning right here. Need another clean inning. Yeah, it was. It was a pretty close game. Yeah, it was a pretty close game too. All right, here we go. Derek Fabian's up. Here's a pitch. Inside, 1-0. Gotta have a clean inning right here. Gotta have a clean inning. Hey, buddy. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be hit. And what a catch by Bryce Chance. 1 down. Well, I mean, I guess it was a simple catch, but 1 down. For 1 down, Bryce Chance makes the catch. There you go. There you go. Here's a pitch. Inside, 1-0. Yeah, he's pretty quick out there in center. He's pretty quick out there in center field. Here's a pitch. Strike. 1-1. I mean, pretty good start by Evan Sierra. Needed him to go 5-6 innings. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be a ground ball and base hit. Yeah, base hit. gets Auburn their first base runner. Gotta turn double play. Where you been, Katie? I've been missing you. What up? What up? All right, here we go. I've been missing you. Where you been? Here's the pitch. Strike 0-1. I mean, we gotta keep this going. I mean, we're up 4-0. This is do or die game right here. Here's the pitch. Outside 1-1. Do or die game right here. If you lose, pretty much done. Pretty much done. 1-1 count. Yeah, we gotta keep it going. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-1. I mean, the bullpen. It all comes down to the bullpen. How does the bullpen do? I mean, outside, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Outside of the starters, I mean, don't really have nothing. Ryan McPherson has been good for Mississippi State. Dane Burns has been good for Mississippi State. But Ben Davis been good. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Foul. We really need Chase Hungate. You know, he's out. He got hurt his shoulder. He's a good ground ball pitcher. So 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside 3-2. Yeah, I'm afraid so, man. I mean, I'm afraid so. With 3 series left, need to sweep all of them. Need to win the series. Need to win every series. Here's the pitch. That's gonna be foul. We'll do it again. What up, David? What up, bro? Hey, we're back. We're back for another game. Back to watch Mississippi State lose. 3-2 count. Three-two count. Come on now, let's go. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Let's go. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Nice. Good pitch right there. Nice. What up? What up? What up? Just watching some Mississippi State baseball. Watching Mississippi State baseball. Dude. What up, Katie? No. Mississippi State is not even in the NCAA tournament. They only have them in it. And I know why, because they're at 6 SEC wins and don't have any quality wins. So I could see why. Here's the pitch. Strike 0-1. Yeah, they don't have them. They don't have them in the tournament. They did a couple of weeks ago after we beat Alabama, I think. But here's the pitch. Outside 1-1. So other than don't have them in right now. If they win the series, could they have them in? Sure, but got to get there first. Here's a pitch. Swing to the miss. 1-2. Yeah, I mean, we need a lot of wins. We need a lot of wins for sure. Um, Ball 2-2. Yeah, they're in the SEC tournament because everybody makes the SEC tournament, so everybody makes it. Here's the pitch outside 3-2. So, but I guess we'll see. Full count. Full count. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Brothers on first and second with 2 outs. Gotta get out of this inning without giving up a run. Gotta get out of this inning without giving up a run. All right, here we go. Bub Terrell, he's up for 1 with a strikeout. A mound visit. And another thing that Mississippi State is not doing, not doing good at. They're leaving them in there. Yeah, but can you honestly say that? Can you honestly say that they're going to make the NCAA tournament with the way that they're playing? I mean, I don't know. It's just, this is a must series win. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0. Must series win. I mean, is there a Final Four? Is there a first 4 in baseball? I mean, like, here's a pitch. That's gonna be a base hit. 1 run is gonna come in to score, and 1 run scores. 4-1. That's what That's what I've been saying. Cannot have that. 4-1, Mississippi State. I mean, man, jeez. Is there a first 4 in baseball? I mean, not really. I mean, yeah. Like you can get like here's a pitch down inside. 1-0. I mean, it's not like basketball really, but it's not like basketball but like there's 4. Here's a pitch, swing and miss, 1-1. There's a yeah, the first 4, like here's a pitch that's gonna be hit to shortstop, and that's gonna retire the side. Auburn gets on the board. It's 4-1, top of the 4th. So I mean, I think baseball. I think baseball a little bit different, but oh man, come on. Come on now. Come on. Hey, bud. Come here. Oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, what? But, so, chill. Where happened to Katie at? Where's my... All right, here we go. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, need to get this one. Yeah, need to get this one. Bad. And give credit to Auburn. They're really good, but wow. Strike ball. What to know? Bryce Chance is up, but is that a striker ball? Bryce Chance is up. Strike. What do you want? Horse. Good to see. Good to see. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a base hit. That could be two. Bryce Chance is going to get a double. And he's in there. Leadoff double for Bryce Chance. Let's go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Bryce Chance with a leadoff double gets up Mississippi State in scoring position. There you go, Bryce. You know, we're losing a lot of players next. We're losing a lot of players this year. Crap. Losing a lot of players this year. Gatlin Sanders is up. Got to score right here. Got to score. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit. And to center field. Bryce Chance is going to tag. And he gets the third. Gets the third. Yeah. You know, what really hurt us last year is losing David Michon. David Michon and Dakota Jordan and David Michon, Dakota Jordan, a lot those both talented players. All right, Joe Powell's up. Gotta get him in right here. Gotta get him in. Where happened to Katie at? Here's a pitch. That's gonna be a chopper. Base hit. A runner comes in to score. 5-1, Mississippi State. Score 5-1, Mississippi State. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's go. Good hit, Brock. Good hit, Joe. Good hit, Joe. Where's everybody, man? And is that gonna, yep, pitch and change. Pitch and change for Auburn. They'll make a pitch and change. Let's go. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Where's Katie at? What? Like, I mean, State needed this. I mean, you can't. I mean, you won't have to win this game and go into tomorrow needed. I mean, today and tomorrow is a must-win. Today and tomorrow is a must-win game. Must-win game today and tomorrow. So, I mean, man, where's Katie? Man? Yeah. I mean, could have won yesterday. You could have won yesterday, but the bullpen blew it. You kept Pico in a little bit too long. Kept Pico in a little bit too long. I mean, he threw like over 100. He threw over 100 pitches, and I thought that Ben Davis did really good. So if you look at the scenarios for today and tomorrow, you cannot today especially you cannot use a lot of pitchers. I mean, Evan Sierra needs to get you 5-6 innings. Evan Sierra needs to get you 5-6 innings. Then you could go to Ryan McPherson. You can go to Ryan McPherson. You could go to Dane Burns. So, I mean, there's some options there. But Evan Sierra needs to get 5-6 innings because you cannot afford to use a lot of pitchers today. You're gonna have to save. You got to save them for tomorrow. But I mean, it don't matter. Today's a must win. Today is a must win. So use any pitcher you can. Stone has been really struggling. All right, here we go. Greg Fry. Here's a pitch. Did he go? No. 1-0. Stone Simmons has been really struggling. 0 for 2 for Greg Fry. Oh, that was a strike. Everybody. Here's a pitch. That's going to be crushed. That's going back. That's going to be off the wall. A runner's going to come in and score. 6-1. No, never mind. Sorry. I apologize. Runners at third and second. Excuse me. Runners at good hit by Greg Fry, though. Good hit by Greg Fry. Runners at third and second. Nice, baby. Nice. Good hit. We're rolling today, boys. We're rolling today. This is what you need right here. This is what you need right here. Come on, let's go. See, I can't tell who's in here or not unless they comment. Ball, 1-0. Sawyer Reeves. Sawyer Reeves is up. Here's a pitch. Strike, 1-1. So, hey, I mean, love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right, here we go. 1-1 count. Here's a pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runners don't move up. The runner don't score. 2-1. I think Katie's at a crawfish. But 2-1 count. Just put it in play. Here's the pitch. That's going to be crushed. That's going to be a base hit. One run is going to score. Another one, runners. One runner is going to score. Runners at their corner, 6-1, Mississippi State. Kobe, do you live? Yeah, I'm from. Yeah, yeah, I'm from the SIP. Yeah, I live in McGee, Mississippi. I live in McGee, Mississippi, about 2.5 hours from Starkville. About 2.5 hours from Starkville. And that's going to be all. Let's go, baby. We're cooking, baby. Another meeting. Yep. Probably another pitching change. But no, just a meeting. But I will be in Starkville next weekend, though. I will be in Starkville next weekend. Nice. I will be in Starkville next weekend. So, oh yeah, it'll be fun. Here's a pitch. Strike 0-1. Yeah, I went to. They play Kentucky at home. They play Kentucky at home next weekend. Here's the pitch. That's gonna be foul 0-2. They play Kentucky at home next weekend. I went to Simpson Academy. If you know where that is. I went to Simpson Academy. 0-2 count for Ace Reese. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. But yeah, I know where Crystal Springs is. One-two count. Here's the pitch. That's gonna be foul. Yeah. Still 1-2. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully he doesn't transfer. He's from Texas. So hopefully he don't go to Texas A&M, somewhere around there. So here's the pitch. That's going to be hit. That's going to be base hit. Another run is going to come in the score. 7-1 Mississippi State. Good job, Ace. There you go. Let's go, baby. We're cooking. Let's go. Woo! We're cooking. That's it, baby. That's it, baby. Let's keep adding it. Let's go. That's it, baby. Hey, I will say this. If Mississippi State can get hot, if they can get the bats going, it's hard to beat them. But they have to get the bats going. So, let's go. That's a baby. So, I mean, new pitcher. Yep. New pitcher. There you go. Yeah. Good start by Mississippi State, man. Dude, Ace Reese, man. Ace Reese been killing it. Ace Reese has been killing it. Man. That was a nice pickup out of the portal. That was a nice pickup out of the portal last year. Nice pickup. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that's something that got. I mean, that's something to worry about because if Lamonis gets fired, could be a possibility. Could be a possibility if Lamonis gets fired, and we all know that he's going to get fired. So we'll see, I guess. Because I mean, you cannot keep going. You cannot keep going on with Lamonis, that head coach. So we'll see who they'll get. But if State ends up making a super regional, which I highly doubt it, maybe that's a possibility he comes back. But he's gone. You can say he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. All right, new pitcher for Auburn. Ben Sugar. I probably announced his name wrong, but Shire? Winner record 5.0 ERA, 5 innings, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. Man, if you can get to him right here. He only pitched about 5 innings, so not big, hadn't pitched a lot. He's good at hitting, but fielding and pitching, he sucks. I mean, yeah, it's just, I guess we'll have to wait and see if they can turn it around. But here we go. Noah Sullivan is up. Let's keep this going, baby. Let's keep this going right here. Yeah. Here's about the second back in time. Yeah. Lamonis has to go. Lamonis has to go. All right, here we go. First and second with 1 out. Noah Sullivan is at the plate. Here's the pitch. Strike 0-1. Come on, let's get another base hit right here. Get another base hit. Noah Sullivan, a walk, hit by pitch, and a run. Here's the pitch. Foul, 0-2. You gotta get something. I mean, you have a good lead. You got a good lead, but you cannot feel safe because Mississippi State. Yeah, I mean, he should have been gone after the 2022 season. Here's the pitch. Foul. Still 0-2. He should have been gone after the 2022 season. But it is what it is, I guess. 0-2 count. 0-2 count for Noah Sullivan. Here's the pitch. Foul. We'll do it again. Still 0-2. Still 0-2. Put one in play right here. Here's the pitch. Foul. We'll do it again. See, when Mississippi State scores, I get really loud and I talk. I mean, I get really anxious but 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-2. Outside, 1-2. So, I've been a Mississippi State fan long enough. 1-2 count. 7th pitch at bat. Here's a pitch. Foul. We'll do it again. Keep fouling it off right here. Let's go. Keep fouling it off. I think they play Kentucky at home next week. If I had to guess. Do you go to here's a pitch outside 2-2. Do you go to Mississippi State? Two count. Here's a pitch. Outside 3-2. Full count right here. Let's go. Full count. If you can get bases loaded right here, if you can get bases loaded, 3-2 count. Here's a pitch. Ball 4. Let's go. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for Hunter Hines. All right, Hunter. Just put the ball in play. Anywhere in the outfield. Anywhere in the outfield. You cannot strike out right here. You cannot strike out right here. Big moment for you, Hunter. Big moment right here. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. He's up to 9 on the season. All right, bro. I see you, man. Nice. Strike 0-1. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. I'll be here, man. I'll be here. Here's a pitch. Foul 0-2. Here's a pitch. Ball 1-2. All right, here we go. 1-2 count to Hunter Hines. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. And it's not going to be 2, but a runner's going to come in and score. 8-1. Let's go. Nice at bat right there. Nice at bat right there, Hunter. If that would have got through, man. Man. All right. Get it back. Get it back right there. Good at bat right there. Ross Highfield is up. Here's a pitch. Outside. 1-0. Ross Highfield's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's a pitch. Outside, 2-0. Two-0 count. Here's a pitch. Inside, 3-0. So 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Bases are loaded again. Let's go. Bases are loaded again. Is it Gatlin Sanders up? Is it Gatlin Sanders? Could we run roll him? No, Bryce Chance. Oh, yeah, Bryce Chance. He's 2 for 2 with a double, single, and a run. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. Two one count. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit. And that's going to be a back up the middle. 2 runs going to come in to score. 10-1 Mississippi State. It wasn't back. I don't think it was back at the middle, but base hit. Let's go. What up? What's up, man? They're tacking on some more runs. 10-1. Hey, this could be a run rule. This could be a run rule right here. Let's go, baby. Could be a run rule right here. We need one more run to be a run rule. We need one more run. Gatlin Sanders is up. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to first. Steps on the bag. And that's going to retire the side. But Mississippi State. Yeah. Mississippi State is out to a big lead. 10-1. Man, let's go. Yeah, run roll's only after 7. Run roll is only after 7. Who's your favorite MLB team? Either, to be honest, I don't really watch MLB. I don't really watch MLB, but either the Dodgers or the Braves, if I had to guess. Dodgers or Braves, if I had to guess. All right, here we go. There we go. Hey, I mean, got to win. No, there's still a long game left, but got to win today and tomorrow. Got to win today and tomorrow. Do you have a favorite MLB team? Okay. Here we go. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fly ball. Bryce Chance has it. One down. One down. Here's the pitch. Ball, 1-0. Eric Gavea is up at the plate. He's up for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-0. 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Right field. And Ross Highfield makes the catch. 2 down. Ross Highfield makes the catch. 2 down. Two quick outs for Evan Sierra. Well, not really, but he's only at 53 pitches. Here's the pitch. Strike on 1. Strike on 1. Lucas Steele's up. Here's the pitch. And that hits him. 2 out, hit by pitch. Man. Yeah. I mean, you gotta give Mississippi State credit. They mean, Auburn. I mean, State got to the pitcher. State got to Auburn's pitcher. So, gotta give State credit. Here's the pitch. Strike on 1. Come on, Evan Sierra. Here's the pitch. Strike on 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. We'll head to the top of the 5th. 10-1, Mississippi State. Powell, Fry, and Reeves do up for the Bulldogs. Man. Let's go. I think next week. Yeah, next week it's the Kentucky series. Auburn will make another pitching change. Auburn will make another pitching change. Hey, I mean, if you can keep getting our pitchers out, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a bullpen day for them. But we cannot we cannot have a bullpen day because we need all the pitchers that we can. I mean, they're gonna most likely they'll make the postseason. So State needs all the pitchers they can. State needs all the pitchers they can get. I mean, hey, if you could take this, so what up, what up, man? If you could take this series, Hell State. Oh yeah, Hell State. If you could take this series, you'll be 8 and you'll have 8 SEC wins. Then you'll play Kentucky next week. Can you take 2 from Kentucky? They'll make it 10. They'll make it 10. Then you play Ole Miss. Can you take 2 from Ole Miss? They'll make it 12. Then can you sweep Missouri? They'll make it. You'll have 15 SEC wins. That's plenty enough. So there you go. There you go. Here we go. Joe Powell's up. But do I think do I think that they can do that? No, I don't. But it's not. I mean, it's not possible. All right, new pitcher for Auburn, ABE Chandler. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But here we go. I mean, I don't really have faith in this team, but I'm gonna pull for him. But all right, Joe Powell's up. Here's a pitch, up high, 1-0. I mean, I'm gonna pull for him, but we'll see. All right, 1 for 2 with a RBI single, and that's gonna hit the third. Throw it to first. 1 down. 1 down. Like, where is everybody? I mean, we had a lot of people here yesterday. I guess they just dipped. Hey, that's fine. They don't want to be. They don't want to watch Mississippi State. That's fine. But all right, Greg Fry's up 1 for 3 with a double and a run. Here's a pitch, and that's gonna be hit to right field, and that's going to get down. It's going to be a double for Garrett Fry. He's in there standing up. Let's go. 2-out double for Garrett Fry. Let's go. How many? I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of people in here yesterday. 1-out double for Garrett Fry. Let's go. Ace Reese is up. Here's a pitch. That's going to be a chopper. It's going to get no play. No play. Let's go. Runners at the corner. Well, it was a ground ball up the middle. Looked like it was going to get through, but good job by the shortstop for saving the run there, I guess. Runners at the corners for Mississippi State. Noah Sullivan is up. I mean Ace Reese. That was sorry. That was sorry, Reeves. Ace Reese is up. That was sorry, Reeves. Ace Reese is up 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs. 2 runs, I think. Here's a pitch. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, Auburn is losing to some bums. Yeah. 1-0 count. Here's a pitch. And outside, 2-0. Keep. Good eye. Good eye right there. Might be asleep. Good eye right here. So, here's the pitch. That's going to be, could be 2. And safe! No! He's safe! He was on the bag. He was safe. His foot was on the bag. Gotta review that. You gotta review that. You gotta review that. He beat it out. He definitely beat it out. Definitely beat it out. He definitely beat it out. Nah. I mean, he looked like he beat it, but I don't know. I think he was out. I think he was out barely. I think he was out barely. I don't know. Bang, 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 play. Yeah, he's out. Hey. Yeah. That's not a bad challenge right there, though. Not a bad challenge to use. Not bad. All right. Bottom of the fifth. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We got swept by Texas. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad y'all here. Glad y'all here for sure. They cannot come back, bro. Goodness gracious. All right. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Yeah, appreciate y'all for being here. Need some more in here. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be gone. Wow, that ball went far. A home run for Auburn. Chase Freilich. Chase Freilich makes it 10-2. Hey, here they come. Here Auburn comes. Here Auburn comes. They're gonna come back and win. They're gonna come back and win. Goodness gracious, that ball was crushed. That ball was crushed. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-0. Man. Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'm afraid they're going to come back and win. Here's the pitch. Foul, 1-1. I'm afraid they're going to come back and win. Don't sell MSU. 394 feet. Man. Here's the pitch. That's going to be crushed. And good catch out there by Greg Fry. Nice catch. Oh, he's driving. Good catch out there by Greg Fry. Here's the pitch. And a bunt. Throw it to first. Save. Oh, goodness gracious, man. He's fast. He's fast. Are they going to review it? Another review for Mississippi State. Another review for Mississippi State. Another review for Mississippi State. This is their second challenge. So after this, don't have no more challenge to use. It was a bang play too. So it was a bang play. It was a bang play. Yeah, he's out. Oh, I don't know, man. This is just. Did he get the ball get in his glove in time? Yeah, he's out. Probably not. It's probably safe, to be honest. He's out. Let's go. He's out. Got him. Yeah. I mean, yeah, probably so. Yeah. Evan Sierra, man, he's been on the roll. Here's the pitch. Down low. Want to know? Evan Sierra's been on the roll today. Where is? Like, he popped in here a while ago. That's going to be a ground ball. The first. Hunter Hines steps in the bag and retires the side. We'll head to the top of the sixth. Mississippi State 10-2. Oh, talking about. She came in and waved. Yes. Stone Simmons is warming up in the bullpen. Stone Simmons is warming up in the bullpen for Mississippi State. Where's Katie? No, she's. Let me cut my light. All right, let me cut my light on. It's kind of dark in here. Ole Miss, man. Ole Miss is good. Ole Miss is good. Oh man. All right. A little bit better. All right. All right, here we go. Top of the fifth. Here's a pitch. Strike. 0-1. Strike. 0-2. A 2 count to Noah Sullivan. Top of 6. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fly ball to center. 1 down. Makes a catch. 1 down. Here's a pitch. Down low. 1-0. Hunter Hines is up. 1 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Here's a pitch. Foul. 1-1. Where's the Bible? Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. And that's going to be popped up. Center field. 2 down. What's my name? What up? Hey, what's up, Katie? Where you been? I've been missing you. What's my name? My name is Kobe. What up? 2 down. What up? What are you doing, Katie? 0 for 2 for Ross Highfield. Hey. Swinging the foul. 0-1. Hey, can you bring me some Chick-fil-A? I like some Chick-fil-A. Oh. 10-0. You're not missing anything. 10-0. Strike. 0-2. You're not missing anything. I really love. I really like Chick-fil-A. I like some Chick-fil-A too. Anyway, just kidding. Yeah, it's all right. 0-2 count to Ross Highfield. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth, 10-2, Mississippi State. Off to a really good start. I mean, what's my Chick-fil-A order? I mean, I haven't I haven't ate there in a while. I usually probably some chicken nuggets and some fries. Something like that. I mean, what up? Not much. Watching Mississippi State baseball right now. Hey, Katie, I'm coming up to Starkville next weekend. What up, man? What up? What up? What up? How old am I? I'm 20. I'll definitely come see you. I'm 20. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Evan Sierra's back out there on the mound. Longest start of the season. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit. That's going to go back and caught. One down. Caught. One down. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming to the game. Yeah, I'm coming to the game. One down. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be at the game. All right, strike 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's a pitch. Outside, 2-2. Here's a pitch. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I think that's going to be hit to Sanders. Steps on the back. Throw it to Highfield. I mean, not Highfield. Hines steps in the bag. 2 down. Katie, I think, didn't you did you graduate in 23? Didn't you graduate 23? Yeah, 2 out. Let's go. What about the run rule these boys? Here's a pitch. What about run roll these boys? Yo, he is nice. Appreciate it. Are you talking to me? Here's a pitch. That's going to be crushed. That is gone. Over the Green Monster. That is gone. 10-3. Man. Can y'all please get an out for once? Auburn hit another home run. Can y'all please get it out? I don't want to be stressing over here. I don't want to be stressing over here. Goodness gracious, man. I think she is. But no, I'm and I think that's gonna be, is that gonna be all for Sierra? No. What? What are we talking about? Here's a pitch. Foul on 1. Goodness gracious, team. Always. Strike on 1. Yeah. Here's a pitch. Outside, 1-2. Yeah, we've been here all day, man. We've been here all day. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Just watching the baseball. What else do I have to do? Nothing really. 2-2 count. Here's a pitch. Strike. Oh, what? Man. Sure hope so. 3-2 count. Looked like a good pitch by Sierra. 3-2 count. Here's a pitch. That's going to be flat out. Hit up to the outfield. Ross Southfield has it. And that's going to retire the side. Yeah. Probably so. 10 we'll head to the top of the 7th. 10-3. Chance, Sanders, and Powell due up for Mississippi State. I think this is the best game Mississippi State played. I think this has to be one of the best games State has played. Who, me? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Where's the base? Top of the 7th. You know, I get pretty mad watching Mississippi State. But just gotta pull for them. All right. All right, here we go. Gatlin Sanders is up. LOL, yeah. Here's the pitch. Down low, 1-0. Hey, we're putting a whooping on these boys. Chance is 3 for 3. Here's a pitch. Down low, 2-0. Putting a whooping on these boys. Let's get it. Here's a pitch. Inside, 3-0. Hey, I think if we put up some couple more runs, I think we can go to the house. Just kidding. We got one more game to play. But 3-0 count. Here's a pitch. Strike, 0-1. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming on here. Here's a pitch. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for Bryce Chance. Let's go. Leadoff walk for Bryce Chance. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right, here we go. Here, Gatlin Sanders is up. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-0. Come on. Just one more run. Just one more run. One more run. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-0. You like my hat? You like my hat? I think it's pretty cool. Two-0 count. Here's the pitch. Strike. 2-1. Let's go, baby. Let's get this run roll. Let's go run roll them. Let's go show them up. Here's a pitch. Foul. 2-2. Go. Pat House for Auburn tonight. Pat House for Auburn. Here's a pitch. Strike 3. Looking. 1 down. You gotta have to. I don't get it. You gotta swing at something. You gotta swing at something. You can't stand there, left field lounge. You can't stand there and take strike 3. Stone Simmons is warming up in the bullpen for Mississippi State. I think if you get one more run here, you can put him in. Here's a pitch. Strike. 0-1. I think if you get one more run, you can put him in for an inning. And hopefully he can get 3 outs. 1 for 3. Here's a pitch. Ball. 1-1. Just low. 1-1. Here's a pitch. And it hits him. It hits him. Runners on first and second. Let's go. Runners on first and second for Ross Highfield. Let's go. Let's go. Way to wear it, baby. Way to wear it. Way to wear it right now. Let's go. Way to wear it right there. Way to wear it. Ross Highfield is up for a chance to get a run home. If he does that, I only need 3 more outs, and we can get the heck out of here. We'll get the heck out. And that's going to be all. Looks like it's going to be all for. Looks like it's going to be all. Another for the pitcher. Another pitching change. Yep. Another pitching change. How many pitchers have they used? Goodness gracious. How many pitchers have they used? I mean, hey, I guess it's a good thing, you know. Less pitchers for the bar. I mean, the more pitchers they use, the better. So I guess, you know. But yeah, I think they're going for like a bullpen day because so go, baby. Wait, all right. Jackson Sanders is a new Auburn pitcher, a freshman, 6'3", 212 pounds from Alabama. 1-1 record. 1-1 record, 5.40 ERA, 15 innings pitched, 18 hits, 9 strikeouts, 11 walks. So it feels like we could get to this pitcher. Not a lot of innings, really. Not really a lot of innings pitched. So I think they're going with their younger pitchers, like the freshmen and sophomores, because we're up. I mean, we're up big. So I mean, it's not like it's not like they can come back. I mean, they can, because with how Mississippi State's playing, definitely can come back. But all right, here we go. Oh, Greg Fry's up. Oh, my bad. Greg Fry's up. Excuse me. Here's a pitch. That's going to be grabbing the double play. Gosh almighty. Double play. Hit the shortstop. Toss the second. Throw it to first. Double play. And that's going to be, they'll get out of the inning. Bottom of the 7th. 10-3. Mississippi State. Jeez, bro. Jeez. Stone Simmons Oh, that was hit. So. Stone Simmons is going to be the new pitcher for Mississippi State. Yeah, they turned the double play. They turned the double play, unfortunately. They turned the double play, unfortunately. Man. Stone Simmons is the new pitcher for Mississippi State. Stone Simmons is a new pitcher. Didn't he pitch last night and gave up like 5 runs? No, I don't think he pitched. Never mind. I don't think he pitched last night. I can't remember. I think Ben Davis pitched last night. But gotta. All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. All right, man. Appreciate it. Glad you can. Peace out. Glad you can stop by. And hopefully we go get a series win tomorrow. But I gotta take care of business first today. But I see you, brother. Evan Sierra's day is done. Longest start of the season. Longest start of the season. Right? Gosh, my. They're going to come back and win, aren't they? Why are you bringing. Goodness gracious. I can't even look at my phone because I don't. Steve Robertson is a little bit ahead of me. I'm alone in here, bro. I mean, I'm nobody's in here with me. I need Katie to get her butt in. Come on, Stone. Just wear it off, baby. Let's go. 10-4. Me up. Man, goodness gracious. All right, Derek Fabian's up. Here's a pitch. Inside. 1-0. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be hit. And go back. Gone. A home run by Derek Fabian. A home run by Derek Fabian. Goodness gracious, dude. Stone Simmons. You cannot send him along. I mean, goodness gracious. He's going to blow it, ain't he? He's going to blow it, ain't he? That's a home run. All right, here we go. Here's a pitch. Outside. 1-0. Come on. You cannot lose this game. Come on, Stone. Here's a pitch. Strike. 1-1. Hopefully they don't come back. I told. Here's a pitch. Strike. 1-2. I told Katie. She said, hey. 1-2. Here's a pitch. And foul. Do it again. Still 1-2. Here's a pitch. Strike 3 looking. There you go. There you go. Strike 3 looking. Here's a pitch. Strike. 0-1. Dude, that's clear. Man, there's this pretty girl. She got a boyfriend, though. Cole Edwards up. Swing and miss. 0-2. A pitch hitter from Hoover, Alabama. Sophomore. 6'4", 216. Here's a pitch. Foul. Do it again. Sorry. Hit. Here's a pitch. Outside. 1-2. One-two count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Go, baby. Shake it off. Shake it off. Got to be. Dane Burns is stretching the bullpen. Dude, you're down 5. Here's a pitch. Outside. 1-0. Here's a pitch. Swing and miss. 1-1. Ball. 2-1. Here's a pitch. Strike. 2-2. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit. And gone. 2-out home run for Auburn. 10-5. 10-5. Mississippi State. That ball was gone. 10-5, Mississippi State. Not going away, man. Not going away. Just cannot put them away, can we? We just cannot put them away, can we? Always, always have to stress over this. Ball. 1-0. Barbie eat her food. Here's a pitch. Strike. He went around. Went a round. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Bub Carroll. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI and a single. Here's a pitch. Ball. 2-2. Inside. 2-2. Where's my girl? 2-2 count. Here's a pitch. Foul. Still 2-2. We're doing this for 2. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Auburn gets 2 runs. 10-5. Head to the top of the 8th. Think I'm on. Man. All right, here we go. All right. Ten to 5. Here's the pitch. Strike on 1. Down low, 1-1. Here's a pitch. Outside, 2-1. Here's a pitch. Outside, 3-1. That's going to be a grounder to second. Throw it to first. One down. One down. Ace Reese is up. He's 2 for 4, a home run, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. Foul, 0-1. Foul, 0-1. Ten to 5, top of the 8th with 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to second. Throw it to first. 2 down. 2 quick out. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball down low. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit. That's going back. That's going back. Home run. Home run by Noah Sullivan. 11 to 5. Mississippi State gets a run back. 11 to 5. Noah Sullivan hits a home run. Maybe I'm talking about. Strike on 1. Here's the pitch. Ball, 1-1. Just inside, I think. Hunter Hines is up with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-1. That's going to inside, 3-1. 3-1 count to Hunter Hines. 3-1 count to Hunter Hines. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 4. 2 out walk for Hunter Hines. There you go. There you go. Ross Highfield's up. He's up for 3 with a walk. Here's a pitch. Foul, 0-1. What up, everybody? Here's a pitch. Strike. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit too short. Throw it to second, and that's going to retire the side. Hit the shortstop, throw it to second. That's going to retire the side. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. 11-5, Mississippi State. Be right back. I need Katie. All right. Here we go. Here's a pitch. That's going to be popped up. And nope. Greg Fry cannot get there. Infield, a single for Ike Irish. Here's a pitch. Strike on 1. Here's a pitch. Strike on 2. Oh, I'm Auburn. Oh, I didn't even saw that. Then she likes me. Here's a pitch. That's going to be hit and can't get there. Another infield single. A single for Auburn. So they got runners at first and second with no outs. Here's a pitch. Outside, 1-0. What you doing?
Oh, no, what you doing?
Oh, watching.
I got a Mississippi State shirt on too, so.
Watching the state game.
Yeah,
unfortunately, strike 1-1. Their state's winning 11-5 right now. But Auburn has runners on first and second with 0 outs. So probably won't last long. But here's a pitch. Foul. Um, but
What you been doing?
oh, nothing.
I got to get a little sugar from that baby day.
Yeah, eat something. Uh, Goodness gracious, Rosie. But that's foul. No, what's he been? What he do? What what he?
Just the crawl and gnawed on his toys and his fingers and slobbered everywhere. Took a bottle and took a nap for a minute.
Um,
Stuff like that. He was good.
Here's a pitch. Down low, 2-2. But yeah, he. How long did he? How long did he stay?
He stayed a couple hours.
Um, well, um, what you eat for supper? Here's the pitch.
Subway.
That's gonna be a grounder. Just only throw it to first. Only place first. One down. Subway.
Yeah, what'd you eat?
This game is not gonna go good. Some like pork roast. I mean, like a roast on a sandwich or something. Um, from Country Meat Packers. I think that's where they got it. But no, I mean, I'm talking to you while doing a live stream. But no, I mean nobody's on, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I mean I've been here's a pitch, ball down low, 1-0. I've been there's been a bunch of people been in and out. Man, I don't really know them.
Oh.
But hold on. 1-0 count. Did he go around? No, 2-0. But you're gonna have to go get him. You're gonna have to go get. I mean, put somebody else in there, man. Hold on a minute. Hold on. What's up, man? I'm back. It's John Hay, and it's 10. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Hold on. It's What up, man? Hold on. It's 11-5. State. State hit another home run last inning, and so it's 11-5. Um, Here's a pitch that's gonna be hit, and it's gonna be a base hit. 2 runners gonna come and score. 11-7. See, this is what I'm afraid of. This is what I'm afraid of. They're coming back. Goodness gracious. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It was a late game last night, man.
Who are you talking to?
Hold on. Appreciate it, bro. Um, Changing. So a new pitcher coming in. Well, now it's a different score. It's 11-7. That now they scored 2 runs. This is what I was afraid of. They cannot keep a lead. But hold on. Boy, that was a month. Oh yeah, man. Last night was. Hold on. Last night was you know. Last night was just terrible for Mississippi State, and so State was winning 10-1, 10-1. Now it's 11-7. Goodness gracious, they give up so many freaking runs. Man. I'll uh, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's pretty. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hold on. New pitcher in for Mississippi State, Nate Williams. Uh, and 0-1 count. She is I think she here's a pitch. Up high, 1-1. Hold on. Graduate. Here's a pitch. Outside 2-1. I just don't. Hold on. But what you been doing? Hold on. Here's a pitch. Foul. 2-2. What? Yeah, man. Hold on. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they could be so much better. I mean, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand how are they this bad. I mean, they got a good lineup. They got decent pitching, but they just can't win games for some reason. And I'm not gonna bet them to win this game either. 2-2 count. Down low, 3-2. Because I don't know. They probably ain't gonna win this game. We're only up by 4. And they still got 2 more innings to go. And they got a runner on first and 3-2 count to this batter. Here's the pitch and another walk. First and second with 1 out. Goodness gracious, man. But can we just go ahead and just end this season already, man? This is just pathetic. But anyways, but no, Just pathetic. Oh my
I'll
goodness.
get you in.
Hold
Have
on.
some food. Watch the game.
Hold on. Here's the pitch. Foul, 0-1. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be. Probably in the student section.
Yeah, I do.
But 0-1 count. Hold on. Hold on. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be ball gets past the catcher. Runner moves up to second. It was a swing and a miss, but runner moves up to third. Runners at the corners with one down. Just terrible, man. Goodness gracious. I just. What up, everybody? Hold on. What's the score? Well, 11-7. They came back. It's 11-7. Somehow they came back, and I giving up a 10-1 lead is just not, just terrible, man. Just terrible. 0-2 count. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be down low, 1-2. But yeah, I don't know if she's on here or not, but she popped in a while ago.
Do we need to go a little early before the game so we can clear?
Oh my gosh, Dad. Here's the pitch. Wow. Ball, 2-2.
What's her name?
Hold on.
Give a shout out to Katie.
Hold on.
Play it cold. Play it cold.
But
That's what you do.
here's a pitch. That's gonna be foul. Foul. Still 2-2. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yes, it's still 11-7, but they got runners at the corner, so maybe 11-8. But yeah, I'm not trying to. Here's a pitch. Wow, where's that pitch miss? Where's that pitch miss? 3-2. Yeah, I'm not trying to mess with her. She probably has a lot to do, but I mean, if she snaps me, good. But full count. Here's the pitch. Foul. Do it again. But yeah, she's.
You back.
Well, yeah. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And bases are loaded. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, Lord help me. Bases are loaded with one out. Bases are loaded with one out. Yeah, but I don't know what she.
Find out from her where we need to meet her.
They're probably about to get it. Bases are loaded with one out, but I'll talk to you later then.
All right, buddy.
All right.
All right.
All right, bye. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded. With one out. Bases are loaded. With one out. Here in the bottom of the eighth. Oh my goodness. Lord help me. All right. A double play will be nice here. A double play will be nice here. Eric Snow's up. A pitch hitter. Goodness gracious, man. Here's a pitch. Up high. 1-0. Oh. I just don't understand how they get up 10-0 and let them come back. 1-0 count. Here's a pitch. Strike. 1-1. So I just don't understand, man. This is just brutal. Brutal, man. 1-1 count. Nate Williams is on the mound for Mississippi State. Here's a pitch. Foul. 1-2. Oh, man. This is brutal, bro. Brutal. 1-2 count. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. That's going to be grand ball. Could be two. And it's going to be a double play. Let's go. Double play. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Woo! They're going to challenge it. They're going to challenge it. They're going to challenge. Did his foot come off the bag? Wow. If he's out, that is huge. Man, that is huge. He's out. His foot stayed on the bag. His foot is stayed on the bag. Let's go. His foot stayed on the bag. His foot's on the bag. It's out. Double play. Let's go. Got out of the inning, baby. Let's go. Needed that. Woo! Needed that. Woo! Let's go. What up, man? Yeah. Double play to get out of the inning. Double play to get out of the inning. Huge. Huge for Mississippi State right there. Huge. Huge for Mississippi State. Wow. Wow. That's awesome right there. That's awesome. Let's go. I mean, the thing is, we cannot lose this. We cannot lose a series. We're gonna have to win this series. We're gonna have to win this series. We're gonna have to win this series. Woo! That's how you get out of the inning right there. That's how you get out of the inning right there. What up, everybody? Thanks. That girl. Here's a pitch. Never mind, warming up. So Mason Cote. Only one inning pitched. 0 strikeouts, 0 walks, 0 strikeouts, 1 walk. So an opportunity to put up some runs and put this game out of reach. Let's go right here. What up, John? How you doing, man? How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? All right, here we go. Bryce Chance is up. Bryce Chance is up. Here's a pitch. Up high, 1-0. Up high, 1-0. If only we could have won that state game. Here's a pitch. That's going to be ground ball to and just foul. Man. Good try right there. Just foul. I don't know if we could have won that Ole Miss game, man. I don't know if we could win that Ole Miss game. But anyways, so 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Did he touch it? Never mind. All right. 1-1 count. Here's a pitch. Outside, 2-1. Outside, 2-1. Here's a pitch. Foul, 2-2. 2-2 count. Top of the ninth. Man, you gotta get this game, man. Here's a pitch. That's gonna be foul. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Here's a pitch. Whoa, that was outside. That was outside, man. Terrible call. Terrible call. That was outside, it looked like. Strike 3 looking. One down. It was outside. It was outside. Jeez. That was outside. All right, here we go. Gatlin Sanders is up for Mississippi State. Here's a pitch. Outside. 1-0. Here's a pitch. Foul. 1-1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. She's so fine, man. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2-2. But she's so Here's a pitch. Outside, 3-2. Right. Here's the pitch. That's going to be foul. Do it again. Here's the pitch. Foul. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch. That's going to be, off the first baseman's glove. And Gallus Sanders is going to reach safely. Man. Here's the pitch. And hit by pitch. Joe Powell gets on base with a hit by pitch. Man. Joe Powell gets on base with a hit by pitch. Hit him in the top. Hit him in the helmet. All right, Greg Fry. Greg Fry's up. Here's the pitch. Strike on 1. There you go, Fry. He's 2 for 5 with 2 doubles and a run. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit, and it's going to be up the middle. A run will come in and score. 12-7 Mississippi State. Go. 12-7 Mississippi State. Let's go, Fry. Let's go, Fry. Sawyer Reeves is up. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-0. Hey, where is Katie? Outside 1-0. Sawyer Reeves is 3 for 5. RBI, a double and a run. With an RBI double and a run. Here's a pitch. Down low. 2-0. Oh, 2-10, 12. Yes, sir, man. Thank you. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a pop-up. And in the infield, first baseman has it. 2 down. Yes, yeah, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate you for stopping by. Ace Reese is up. He's 2 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. Dang, got under it, popped up, and the left fielder catches it. 12, and that's going to end the inning. Mississippi State has a run, 12-7. Mississippi State heading to the bottom of the ninth with a chance to get a win. Luke Dotson is the new Bulldog pitcher. I might go say that. She is pretty though. But she is pretty. Like, I don't know. She must be busy. It was this Corey. All right, here we go. So Luke Dotson is the new Mississippi State pitcher. All right, we can. All right. 0-1 record, 3.14 ERA, 3.14 ERA, 14 1/3 innings pitched, 12 hits, 18 strikeouts, 9 walks. It's cold in here, man. All right, I'm not gonna. All right, Luke Dotson is the new Mississippi State pitcher and trying to close this game out. Here's a pitch. Strike on 1. Here's a pitch. Ball with a 1. Here's a pitch. Strike 1-2. One, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Up high, 2-2. To 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 down. Let's go. Let's go, Dotson. Woo! That a baby. That a baby. Yes, sir. Thank you, Dotson. Here's the pitch. Strike on one. Bob Terrell is up at the plate for Auburn. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Woo! Woo! Let's go. One more out. One more out, Dawson. The crap. Here's a pitch. Strike on one. One more out, boys. Let's go. One more out. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Oh, wow. Where's that pitch miss? 1-1. One count. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Go. Woo! 1-2 count. 1-2 count. One more pitch, buddy. One more pitch. Go. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2-2. One more out. Let's go. One more out. One more out. 2-2 count. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Look it. And that will do it. Mississippi State gets the win. Mississippi State gets the win. 12-7. Forcing a rubber match tomorrow. A chance to win the series and keep their postseason chances alive. Man, what a big game right now. Big game today. Let's go. Big game. Big game. That's the way to finish it. That's the way to finish it. Let's go. Mississippi State gets the win. 12-7. Forcing a rubber match tomorrow. So they had 14 hits. Auburn had 9. So man, big win right now. Big win today. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. God bless. And God bless. Jesus saves, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hail State.